Thank you. Great team effort. After the game, I was in the locker room and I said that was a total team win. It may have not been pretty from the beginning. We allowed them to stay in the game early, giving them some easy opportunities. But we came out after halftime, and I thought our coaching staff did a great job of making some adjustments and dominating a 9-1 run in the third quarter, which was the difference in the game for sure. So I was certainly proud of the entire team and the way they responded, understanding that, besides a few guys, that was the first playoff game they've ever played in, and it's tough. We gained some valuable experience today, and I thought that's very important that we came out on top. We got through some rough times. It gave us plenty of opportunities to learn and get better for the next one. So we know that our next effort's going to have to be a better one if we want to continue playing lacrosse in May. So, but overall, great team effort, proud of everybody. And I know that was a very good Towson team, solid. I'm pretty sure that that's the most goals they've had scored on them all year. So I thought our guys did a great job.
Coach John Mullen, 18 of 23 at the Faceoff X. It feels like over recent weeks he's gotten more and more reps. Just what have you seen from him in terms of his growth, and what did he do so well out there today?
I think he's been working his butt off all year. He's been getting reps, but not starting reps. And I think him and Mason Cohen have been working extremely hard all year. And there's been times where he's been on the whistle, and I thought he was on the whistle today, and he was winning the ball clean. I think that's all the work he gets when he goes against our entire face-off group. And he just showed up today, dialed in, focused. He's an extremely competitive individual, and he wants to be successful, and it showed today how focused he was. And for both him, our face-off guys to win the face-off battle and score a couple goals, big momentum goals, I thought it was definitely a really bright spot for the game.
How much of an added bonus is that when your face-off guys can go in and set up guys like Joey or go and score on their own?
Sorry, what's that?
I said, how much of an added bonus is that when you can have a guy that can go score off the face-off or set up guys like Joey on the wing?
I don't know if it's an added bonus, but it's something you're hoping for all the time, every game. And our guys work for it, and some days we win the face-off battle, and certainly we've had games where we haven't. So, it's just about preparing and doing the best we can, and today it went our way, and hopefully that'll continue.
Coach, what halftime adjustments were made to help you guys, go on that 9-0 run in the third quarter?
I think the obvious one was, moving Michael Leo down to attack. Again, changing their matchups, getting a different look at the way they're playing, getting two shorts back in our midfielders. So that was the key, and then ball movement. Encouraging them to move the ball, find the open players, and we did.
Coach, the 9 third quarter goals came from 9 different goal scorers. What does that say about the team, and just how special is it to have 9 different guys who can score in one quarter?
Well, that's what you get when you get a team that moves the ball, right? You move the ball to an open player, they slide to it, you move it again, you find open players, and kind of luck that it was 9 different players, but that's because they don't care who scores. And they're all working together as one unit, and when we do that, we score goals, and we just hope we can continue to keep finding the open players and scoring a ton. Very unselfish play.
Owen and Joey, was there any panic as you entered the second half, and what kind of flipped for you guys to be able to go on that 9-0 run?
I wouldn't say there's any panic. I think we were just playing our normal offense the whole game, and once we kind of simplified everything and kind of got some new personnel on the field, it kind of made it a little bit easier to see the reads, and then just being able to just throw the ball to Joe and let him sit behind the net by himself for however long they let him, kind of plays into our offense. So I wouldn't say scared or worried, but we were just looking for that next spark.
Yeah, to add to that, I think the first half, we were getting our looks, we were getting the shots that we wanted to get, and in that third quarter, I think we just capitalized better, with thanks to Johnny and Mason, just constantly getting us the ball, and doing their role, and I think when they're on, we start to get into a kind of like a flow and just kind of feel out the way that they're playing us. You get quarters like that, and yeah.
Brent and Emily. For Gary and Will. Gary, what was your message for Will in the first half after he gave up 6 goals there in the first? And then, Will, what allowed you to kind of settle down and get into a groove as the game went on?
Well, I kind of stayed out of it and let Coach Aquaviva handle it. And, we talked about, just trusting him. He'll make the play. We were in a good position where our offense was clicking pretty well, so that we were able to, when I looked up on the scoreboard and there was a bunch of goals from both sides and there was no saves, I was like, we're okay. We'll start seeing it and we'll be fine. So we definitely had some trust and stuck it out and went with it.
Yeah, just to add on, obviously I appreciate my team trusting me. I also appreciate an offense that can score 20 goals and 2 face-off guys that are absolutely electric. So that definitely helps. But goal is a process. It's waiting for your opportunity, like I've talked about before. Seeing the ball, attacking the ball, and sometimes it takes a little bit to get into a flow. And I feel like I still left some unfinished business on the field. So I'm just glad I get another opportunity to obviously be together with my team this week, but also to compete and show my stuff again and continue to push this program back to greatness. So
Gary said that Coach Aquaviva kind of handled it. What was his message to you throughout?
Yeah, we kind of work together at this point. You know what I mean? I know what I need to be good. Coach Aquaviva does a great job of adjusting to what I think I need and giving me confidence and just staying in my ear and making sure I'm good to go. If he sees anything, he'll talk to me about it. But like I've said before, I've done this for 5 years now. Played in every single college game in my career, and I know what works for me. I know my recipe, and so you know what I mean. I'm just trying to see the ball, make the save, attack it, and like I said, give this absolutely electric offense a chance to score and win us games.
For any of the players, Coach mentioned at the top, hoping this is a learning experience, as a first time for many of you guys. Just what immediate lesson do you feel like you're taking out of this game and wanting to carry into the upcoming tournament games?
Yeah, I think it's, I think we learned pretty quick, we got to start out hot, and, I think when teams come here to, play us in the dome, it's what they dream of, it's what we all dream of, and, I think we just got to be ready to go, the start of each game, and, I think we waited till the third, to start really playing, and, I think that shows, but, yeah, I think this is, I think this was good for us. So.
We're going to take 2 more. We're going to go back.
Joey, just speaking for the rest of the offense, what was the kind of point of emphasis in terms of, fixing what happened against Duke last week, and what do you think was the biggest difference in today's game?
To dodge hard, move the ball, and then if you don't have anything to move it again, just play team offense, which we did a great job of today, and taking advantage of what they were doing, the way that they were playing us, and having guys like Owen and Jake and Finn and Leo and all of those guys, they all shoot the hell out of the ball, so it makes my job, just pretty easy, just to get them the ball, and I think when the ball is just, when it's just constantly spinning, I think we're a very tough team to defend. So.
Gary, no upsets in round one today, or this weekend, the 1 through 8's all winning. What does that say about this college lacrosse season?
I think, typically, I think the selection committee likes when that happens because they feel good about their selection process. That's having been through this a lot with a lot of different of tournaments, so I think, they got it pretty right. They made the calls on a couple teams on where they should be, but I think, out of the top 8, all of us earned it during the regular season and demonstrated, and I think that showed in the RPI, but also in the seeding that, they looked at our body of work, and I think it demonstrated that we all deserved home games.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.